Video for test section 134113, Georgia ID number 2954. We're on I-95, about 1,400 feet south of milepost 25. It'll put us around milepost 24.75. We are about that far north of the Florida border, the St. Mary's River, heading in the southbound lanes. What we have here is a full-depth asphalt concrete pavement, total thickness approximately 16 inches on top of a coarse, poorly graded sand subgrade. This is initially selected for GPS 2, although this will be moving on to GPS 6, at which time it becomes overlaid, which is probably going to occur in the next 2 to 4 years. We will be selecting 2 test sections here along I-95. For one reason, because overlays will be placed on this. The other reason being because we have 2 different types of fill in here. In this area here, we do not have swamp on either side of us, at least in this particular area. And what we have is a highland fill, that is a sandy material which is brought in from, which is not saturated, which was not pumped out of a swamp. On the other section, what we have is a hydraulic fill, which was brought from swampy areas and placed, and then cut back some to make the road bed. And we'll be talking more about that one later on as we get into it. Right now, though, we'll stick to this one. As you can see, we've got the markings placed both ways, inside and outside the lane line, and it's going to be interesting to see how well these show up so that we can maybe supply some either longer lasting markers and more safely applied markers in the future on these test sections. We've got, as you can probably tell, pretty heavy traffic, a lot of trucks going by here. Although it's not anywhere near as heavy as a section on northbound 95 down near the Florida line was back in June when we went to see that. As I mentioned, this is a heavy pavement structure on coarse subgrade with high traffic. So it's initially selected for cell 2-59. Although it will be going to GPS 6, it's hard to classify the cell right now because we don't know the overlay thickness. By selecting this now, we hope we can vary it so that we have one of these sections in a low thickness and another in a high, and we may yet be able to add some more sections within here as we see how the planning comes about for the overlay thickness. In the panoramic view, I'm going to begin looking upstream of the test section. You see something down the road. As you can tell, we don't have any traffic control, so I'm not going to get very close to the lanes when I'm doing the video tour. In fact, I'm going to go downstream and work my way up. But we're in flat country. We're probably about 5 miles, maybe less than that, from the Atlantic coast. St. Simons and Jekyll Island are off to our east, right off the coast. Oh, by the way, milepost 25 is just, you may be able to make out the post on the video. I can see them with the naked eye. It's just this side of the, several hundred feet this side of the PC. About where the white truck just passed. Moving around counterclockwise.